August 18th at 11:12 p.m. Entry 37. Stifling box of limited existence. Just a few thoughts. I used to want to be a writer, computer engineer, a scientist, a musician, and a doctor. And I had the mind and potential for all of them. But with my new friends and new definitions of fun, a lot of that fell away. I lost my desire for half of them, and now all I want is freedom, albeit a lucrative freedom. Psychology gives or will give me that freedom. Following that line of thought, then all my desire to help people and change the world and the path I take to achieve it, bracket, or to achieve those goals, end bracket, stems simply from its convenience. Bracket. Wait, did that paragraph just imply that I help people because it's convenient? Though it can be convenient and beneficial to me to help others, I disagree with that logic. But what I think I meant from the previous paragraph was that I chose to study psychology because it allowed me to live the life that I wanted while achieving the goals I had set for myself. In the long term, I've come to find that studying psychology does not prevent me from following the rest of these paths. I can still learn music. I am currently learning Zora's domain on the piano. I can still learn computers. I once built a video game character's moveset on the computer. It's a mod for Super Smash Bros. Called Project Terror. I can still be both a doctor and a scientist under the field of psychology. So all that's left is whether or not I can count myself as a writer, end bracket. I find it sad that I let so much of my potential just drift away and die because of what? Because of my influences and motivation? Because of my friends who have such a profound impact on me? When I look at it from this perspective, it sickens me. Friends are my motivation, but they are also my box, and they have the power to stifle me just as much as they do to help me succeed. But they don't and they won't, bracket, stifle me, end bracket. The world won't change for me unless it's the people in it who are doing the changing. So in order to broaden my mind, I'd have to have friends that could accommodate me in such endeavors. Friends who could expand my mind in the direction that I wish to go in, by knowing something useful that I'd like to learn. Geek type friends, or engineer type friends, or even musician types. Once again, I feel I must repeat, I feel I am stifled by the box of my limited existence. I have so much potential and I want to learn and know and create and invent so much, but... Also, I asked Max why he wanted to be a police officer or SWAT team member or state trooper. He answered that he wanted to be one so he could gain control over himself and his future or circumstances, and out of some desire to do things nobly or right compared to the current quote-unquote corrupt police task force. He then asked me why I wished to know, and I responded, so, in the future, when you change, and you will, I can remind you of why you chose this line of work to begin with, or something to that effect. It feels like I haven't spoken to Victor in a while. I don't think we're dating, but I'm not sure. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure we aren't. Also, I spoke to Shair today. I'm hoping to spark something with her, but I think that if I were to do something like that, I'd end up being the type of person who goes around using people. And I don't want to be that type of person. But if that's what it takes to find what I'm looking for, bracket. I consider it every now and then being manipulative, but I won't let myself go down that path. Altruism runs strong in me, and I intend to stay firmly on that path, with only infrequent minor detours, end bracket. I added 2 more career orientations to my list of potential possibilities. One was a lawyer, in which I could help my friends and myself out very much. So much reading and studying, so much pressure, but so much knowledge of law. The other was electrical engineer, so I could help my friend invent his shocker glove fist thingy. Hey, it sounded like a cool idea. Tongue emoji. Also, another relationship-oriented thing came to mind earlier in the day. It was that if I become a jerk type, it would only be because I felt it would be too difficult to get what I wanted from a single relationship. Jerk type, in this case, means someone who cheated on someone behind their back and ruthlessly, God, can't even say the word, steps on the feelings of others. That's not what I want to be, because I wouldn't want someone to treat me that way. But it seems like the most expedient way to get what I desire. Like, if I wanted emotional closeness, I could gain that mostly platonically from one person, and I wouldn't have to worry about too many demands on my time or sacrifices of my freedom. And if I wanted sexual satisfaction, reputation and judgment, all sexual, I would get them from another person. But I'd only have to please that one person and not worry about my sexual reputation with the generalized others. The only demand from them would be sexual, but it'd be a straight or closeted guy with a decent brain, good body, and a medium sex drive, probably, because I'm often aroused but rarely horny. If I wanted to have a bio child, well, you get it, a girl, a third person. Also, I saw Z today. I visited Ada and Angel just because I felt like seeing him. Clearly, I still have feelings for him, but I'll try and keep them to myself. I guess that part of me will never change. Sad face. Stupid son of a bitch looks hot as always, and at this point I feel that if I could ever get all I wanted out of a relationship from one person, it'd be him. But he's young and doesn't feel the same way, and by the time he did or may, then I might not feel the same way. Or maybe I'll find out that's not what I wanted. I wonder. P.S. Yeah, this does sort of mean he's not out of my life completely.